talk. Real talk. I'm talking real talk. Real talk. Straight.
You are now tuned in to Real
Okay,
Talk.
world. Y'all are now tuned into Real Talk on Real Live with OBK Trigg. Y'all already know what it is. Today, my special guest is honor due to bring my sister to the table at Real Talk on Real Live, the evangelist, Miss Ruth Williams. So, let the people know a little bit about yourself.
Hello out there world. My name is Ruth. I'm Evangelist Ruth Williams. I'm a mother of four, 2 girls, 2 boys. I'm a business owner. I like to have fun, joke around, just being myself, being live and being around people that's positive, that bring the energy, that keep me laughing and stuff like that. Today I'm here with my brother, my little brother, even though sometimes he think he's my big brother. But I'm here with my little brother, and he's going to do this interview today. So we're going to see how this goes.
So, this is my first guest today, on Real Talk on Real Live. So today we just going to, evaluate on some things, bring some things to light on her business, New Creation Praise and Worship Center, the church that me and my wife attend to. Let y'all know what goes on there. It might hit y'all with a little bit of memories of growing up with me, as my sister and brother and stuff, So just stay tuned. We're about to go ahead and get into this. So we're going to talk about a little bit about your hair salon. I know you got your own business. You've been doing that for a while. And, it's just a blessing for me to see on the outside looking in, growing up and seeing what you got going on. And now the business have taken off. It look good. I mean, we're going to get some people up in there more, a lot of people. It's going to definitely be filled up with people. So let them know about your hair salon, what you got going on at your hair salon, how to reach out to you if they need it. Y'all need y'all hair whipped up. Y'all know who they up.
So I was previous owner with my niece at Exquisitely Unique. We did shut that down last year and open up this year we shut it down, open up a new business. So I am with a new business partner. Shout out to Charlena Thompson. That's my new business partner. We're located, our salon name is Elevated Elegance. We're located at 421 North 2nd Street on the 2nd floor. Just come out and look us up. Charlena, she does the braids and crochets, hair extensions and stuff like that. I normally stick to like color relaxers, cut and style. We do have a nail tech with us who is Lily. Shout out to Lily. You can look them up on Facebook. She's cold with the nails. Y'all can look her up, look at her work. Call her if you need your nails done. Call Charlena. You can look her up on Nanatory on Facebook. You can look us up on Facebook, Exquisitely Unique. We do have a booth that we're currently, that we can rent out right now. We have one available booth. We do daily rental at this time. You can call us if you want to do a daily rental. We do have another braid tech that does the daily rental with us. Her name is Adriana. She's also a good braid tech with the crochets and everything. So if you want to look up any of them or schedule an appointment, just go on to Facebook. Our number is on there. Call us, set your appointment up. If you want to stop by sometime just to see how the salon look, we put in a lot of work. We put in hard time getting it together and everything. We was blessed. I can say that for sure. We was definitely blessed when we opened up the salon, because when I closed down the other salon, only had from March to April. About time the end of April came, May, we was into our new salon. We had to do a lot of work. We had to tear up floors. We had to put new floors down. We had to do painting. Shout out to my brother. He came and did all the painting for me. We had to do plumbing, get new plumbing in there. And God was just blessing us. He blessed us to get everything we need at a reasonable price. He blessed us to come in contact with people that we needed to come in contact with, to just even get into the building was a blessing. If you looked at my post on Facebook the other day, you see I shared a memory of something that was asked a year ago from my prophetess Renee Davis. A year ago, she put a post on there and she said, "What is God saying to you today?" And this was a year ago in 2022. And I said, God told me to shut it down. And at that time, I did not know that God was speaking to me. I had no idea that I was going to shut my salon down because we was running good. We was successful. But I heard the Spirit of God say, shut it down. And I began to ask God a question. I said, God, you wanted me to shut my salon down after you done blessed me with it? Got it up running, doing good and everything. And I heard shut it down. And then about 3 months after I heard that, that's when everything began to come forward and everything began to manifest where we had to shut it down. So with that being said, I just want to say, when you hear the voice of God, make sure you be obedient to what he's saying. Sometimes we try to put it off and say, oh, he didn't mean this and he didn't mean that. But God meant exactly what he meant. And through me being obedient, he blessed me to have more. He blessed me with everything that I had and more. He blessed me to come in contact with positive people, to work with positive people, and he's still blessing. So hit us up. Come out and see us. Elevated Elegance, 421 North 2nd Street. Get on Facebook. Schedule your appointments. Call us. Our numbers are on there. Contact Charlena. She can talk to you more about the booth rental and the daily rental if you're a hairstylist or a braid tech that just looking for a daily booth rental.
Yeah, so there you go with the information, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all reach out, you know, get your hair done, come and get them braids, whatever you need done. I know, being a business owner myself, and a lot of people don't take the initiative to put the work in. They don't take the initiative to put the footwork in to try to get where they're trying to get to. And I know, me being a business owner myself with a clothing line, a record label, and so on and so forth, and to see your growth in the hair salon, you know, it's a big plus in my eyes. I see it. You know, I seen where you came from, and I see where you at now. You know, I ain't gonna take big credit on the making it look good. You know what I'm saying? But you know, me and my wife Ashley Jones had to go and put our little sprinkle touches on the paint. So you know, y'all make sure y'all go check that out. So I want to get into, you know, your position and your role at New Creation Praise and Worship Center. You know, the church that I attend, my wife attend and stuff. You know, it be some great services there. We definitely be feeling the spirit when they get to talking about certain things. You know, sometimes I feel like they're talking about me. So you know, let's elaborate a little bit on that. You know, your position at New Creation Praise and Worship Center, the church, you know, that we attend and stuff.
I'm a member at New Creation Praise and Worship Center, located at 24255 Huron Street in South Bend, Indiana. I'm up under the leadership of Apostle Willie Davis and Prophetess Renee Davis. Also, my head apostle, Apostle Jones and Prophetess Jones. I've been going to New Creation, I think it's been about 6 years or so now. When I first started going there, I just was going in there just to visit. I knew someone that was there, and I was going there just to visit. And I remember sitting there one Sunday, and I think my head apostle was there. Apostle Jones was there speaking that day. And the service was so high, like he said, when the Spirit come in, the Spirit come in. And the service was high, and I remember sitting there, and I remember when they opened up the doors of the church, and I just felt God pulling on me. And he said, it's time. And I was like trying to fight it back, and I was like, no, I don't want to join another church right now. I want to sit back, but I just felt God pulling on me. And so I went ahead and I joined, and I've been there ever since. I started off as Minister Ruth, and I got ordained as Evangelist Ruth at New Creation Praise and Worship up under the leadership where Apostle Willie Davis and Prophetess ordained me as Evangelist Ruth. Our service time we have every Sunday at 11:30 is our praise and worship service. Mondays at 7 o'clock. Mondays at 6 o'clock they have prayer. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock we have Bible study. Just come out and visit us one day. Come out and see how you like it. You don't have to join when you come. You can just come and visit and just see how the atmosphere is. See how the people in the church love one another. See how they just have each other back. I just want to invite you out. Like I said, 24255 Huron Street. Just come out and visit us one Sunday at 11:30 and sit in the pews. And if you don't like sitting by yourself, you can find me and come and sit beside me. I would love to have you to come and worship and praise with us. I am so proud and I'm so grateful for the leaders that God had put me up under. I think God he had the right place for the right time. And with that being said, just go find your right place for your right time.
Yeah, and I want to add a little bit to that. You know, I know when I first started going there, it was just coming to, you know, visit, sit there and stuff, and hearing the words, you know, the Apostle Mr. Davis and Prophetess Miss Renee Davis. You know, they give out good messages and stuff, and it definitely had you feeling like, you know, feeling good inside and make you want to come back and hear some more of the service and what they got to say and stuff. Because I know I enjoy it, and I know my wife enjoy it, and everybody who come there, you know, they treat them like family and stuff. So whenever y'all get a chance, like she said, y'all ain't got to come and join, but just come there, sit down in the pews and stuff, and just see what's going on. Get your ear full of this good service and the word of God and stuff. So I definitely want to tap in on that. Anything you want to say?
And if you want to be up under somebody that's real, I can really say that our leaders are real. They're going to tell you where they've been at. They're going to tell you where they at and what they're going through. They're not going to sugarcoat anything, because we know that sometimes we can go to some churches and they want to act like they so high and they never sinned before and they never did nothing wrong before, but that's not our leaders. They will let you know what all they done been through and what God is still working on. So if you want somebody that's real, come to New Creation Praise and Worship Service, where they're going to tell you what's real, and they're going to love you right where you at. They're going to love you right where you at. They ain't going to judge you. They ain't going to criticize you. You can go talk to them. You know, they're going to love you for who you are, and they're going to help you get your life straight.
Definitely no judge zone. Remember that, no judge zone. This platform here is no judge zone. So that's how the world is today. You got to stay positive. You got to stay focused, especially with everything that's coming out in the opening right now. You got to get in with God. You got to get good with God, build a relationship with Him, because the world is crazy, and everything that's coming into light right now have been said in the Bible. So y'all better get close to God before it's too late. I don't want to say the word too late, but it might be too late if you don't get in it. So with that being said, let's get into the fun fact of life memories growing up with little bruh. Little big bruh as that, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into this life memories of growing up with me and stuff, you know, because a lot of people didn't know that you was my sister. You know, a lot of people don't know who my brothers and sister really is until they see pictures of it. And then when they see, they be like, dang, I didn't know that was your sister, or I didn't know that was your brother. Yeah, we got a big family in Elkhart, Indiana, so we definitely around. So we're going to get into a little memory, because I know I had a couple memories of stealing cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Taking off in her cars and stuff. So I'm gonna let Ruth get into, you know, a little bit of life memories of growing up with me, some of the things that she remembered growing up with me, even what started me start messing with this music stuff, because I was already told stories about me beating on pots and pans before I even knew anything about music. So, and for me to still sit here to this day and still making music, you know, it was just something that I still carry with me to this day. So let's go and get into that.
Okay, so like you said, a lot of people didn't know that this was my little brother. I remember sometimes I used to be out and I used to see people and they look at me and they be like, "Are you Sunken to Claudel?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how you know?" They were like, "Y'all look alike." And so I was like, "I don't look like him." But growing up, my little brother, he was spoiled. He was spoiled, not only by my parents, but by his siblings also. Because my mom, she had 8 kids. She had 4 girls and 4 boys. So every time she would have a child, she would always tell the older child, this your baby. I want you to take care of your baby. So this one right here, he got to be my baby. So I got to take care of him. So he was just spoiled. He was a cute little boy. He was cute. I admit it. He had the little fade on the side, bald head and all that stuff. But he was a cute little boy. And I remember him just running around all the time, always getting his way. Whatever he wanted, he got. And I remember as a little boy, probably like 4 or 5 years old, he would be in my mom's kitchen, and my mom always kept the pots and pans in the bottom cabinet up under the sink and stuff. And so I remember he would sit up there and he would give my mom pots, and he'll sit them up and he'll get like a stick and he'll get the lids to the pots, and he'll sit it on top of the stick, because those was his this was his drums, and that was the timbre or whatever it was. But he would have them all sit up. He'll have about 4 or 5 pots lined up in his little timbre thing, and then he'll sit up there and he'll go find him some sticks outside and be beating on the pots and pans and everything. And my mom, she didn't yell at him enough. She used to let him do it. And then I remember one time when she told him to quit beating on her pots and pans, she went to go get her a pot to get ready to cook. And she put water in there, and water started just coming out the holes all over it. And she was like, this boy done beat holes all in my pots. So my dad had to go get some new pots and pans because he had beat holes in the pots and pans. And so then they started getting, I don't know if anybody remember like the big white buckets they used to buy. They used to have like
big buckets,
grease or whatever in it. But so my dad started getting those, so he started getting the buckets and turning them upside down and letting them play on the buckets instead of tearing up all the pots and pans and stuff. And like he was saying earlier, when he got to be a teenager, him and his friends used to steal my car all the time. I can be in their sleep or in the room, and they'll be going in my car. And I remember one time I had left the house, and they didn't know I was coming back that fast. They thought I was going to be gone for the rest of the day. But I remember coming back, and I remember my car was gone. And I was with my daughter's father, and we had came home. And I was like, where's my car at? And my dad was like, it's out there in the driveway. I was like, my car ain't out there in the driveway. So I got to looking for my brother. He wasn't in the house. And I'm like, okay. I said, so he must got my car. And so I told my boyfriend, we went to look for him, and we caught him at McDonald's. We caught him at McDonald's in the driveway. And at that time, McDonald's, they didn't let you walk through the drive-thru to get your food. You had to be in the car to get your food. And I remember they had ordered their food, and I put them out the car. It was him, Marco Beard, and Anthony Beard. And
I remember that
I put them out the car, and I told them to get out of my car, and they were like, well, can we at least just stay in the car to get our food? And I was like, nope. I said, get out of my car, and I took the car from them. So I don't even know if they ended up getting their food, if McDonald's gave them their food, or if they had to go inside to get their food. But I ended up taking my car from them. And growing up, yes, he did get in some things in life and stuff, went down the wrong road and stuff like that. And but I'm just thankful that he did get it all together. That he did start. He grew up. He realized that he couldn't go down the same path all the time. He realized that everything that he did wrong was always going to lead him back to where he was going to. So this last time when he got out, he knew that he had to make some life changes if he wanted something better. Because if you knew before he went back this last time, he had already had I think it was, you had already got picked.
Yeah, I had a deal with SMG Global Network and got locked up probably like a week after that, after I signed a record deal.
And so that kind of messed it up. So I think when he came out this time, he knew that if I want better, I got to do better. So this time when he came out with his head straight. He went in, he made plans while he was in. He came out with the master plan, and he made it work. He made it work for him. Like he said, if you don't put in the work, you will never get what you want. So if you out there and there's things that you want in life, you can't just sit back and just wait for somebody to put it in your lap. You got to go out and you got to be a go-getter, as he calls himself, the OBK tree, the real go-getter. So you got to go out and get what you want in life. And I'm just glad that this last time when he came out, he had his head on straight. He changed his life around, and he go to church. Praise God, thank you, Jesus. Him and his wife come to church with us. I think she probably pulled on more to get him to go. But I just thank God that he realized that God is in control of everything, and that in order for him to get what he need, that he got to put God first and stay on the right track.
Definitely had to change the game plan, because going in and out of prison wasn't the life that I wanted to live. Real talk. And I definitely remember the car situation like yesterday and stuff. But we still got our food though. We might not have no car, but we got our food. So so yeah, you just gotta follow that right path. You know, if you're trying to get better and you're trying to do better, you just gotta follow that right path. So with that being said, we on to last thoughts and stuff. So I'm just glad that you was able to make it here on Real Talk on Real Live. Let the people know a little bit about yourself and what you got going on and stuff, you know. And it's a pleasure having you here on the platform, you know, being my first guest on this platform. And I know it's going to do big things. It's going to be a big platform for not just us, but it's going to be a platform for individual artists that's looking to get their career on the right start or looking for bigger and better exposure. You can get it here on Real Talk on Real Live.
Real talk. I'm talking real talk. Real talk, straight up.